This is the L2C Media Network on YouTube, and this is a special 40-minute edition of Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. And now, here's our man, the Baxman. Hey, how's it going? First off, you never believe first off, gotta do this. We don't usually do, but look what came in the mail today. We had 45-mile-per-hour winds. What a way to get this Cyber Frog. Yep, got the hit. Thank you, Ethan. I can't wait for Cyber Frog. There it is right there. Okay. As Harry von Stuttgart, our astute announcer, said, this is a special 45-minute edition. I think he said 40-minute, but it's 45-minute edition of the broadcast. And, oh boy, a lot of questions now have to be asked. They had a good lead. They had a good chance, but the ball just wasn't there. And now the questions... Is this latest loss the end of the road for Tom Izzo? This was his first playing game of his career as the head coach of Michigan State University. There's going to be a lot of questions. A lot of the critics are going to have a field day. Spartans, they didn't have anything last year because of COVID. Spartans were bounced in the first round 2 years ago, I do believe. Now they got bounced in a play-in game. Technically, though, the streak still continues. However, this was a play-in game. UCLA played their hearts out. And the Spartans, and once again, a lot of people are going to question his emotions, especially the halftime walk. I don't know, folks. Personally, I hope this isn't the last of the Izzo era at Michigan State. I hope they give him at least one more chance to get that second national title. But to have been to have been eliminated in what is tantamount to be just a playing game, that against, granted, one of the most I want to be kind in saying this. UCLA is one of the most toughest teams to literally be stuck with. And UCLA and MSU, they played in Honolulu a year ago, before COVID destroyed about everything. But again, there's something about Mackey Arena. I'm just going to say this: Mackey Arena, there has got to be a curse on it because the Spartans have not won a single. They have not won in Mackey Arena in a long time. But now there's going to be a lot of questions. The biggest question of them all is, do the Spartans, has time run out on Tom Izzo? My opinion, no. There's still a fire in there. And yes, he could be a little emotional. But let's face it, folks, he was the assistant coach during the Judd Heathcote era. And Heathcote, we got to admit it, Judd Heathcote was about as emotional and in your face as you can get. The Izzo mantra has always been win. Play your heart out. Fight for that win. Now you got a question. You get bounced after a play-in game. A play-in game. Well, we'll talk more about that in the days to come. Right now, we've gone over 5 minutes on the monologue. Let's get going here on the rest of the sports so we have time for the stories that are board. And by the way, we hope you love the new logo. Finally got the blessing to do that. We'll also, if time will allow us, give you an update on Wart the Wizard 2, the Portal of Echoes, and Eternal Armor. But right now, let's get to the let's get into what we have here, and that's very simple. Let's go to the NFL, get some of the stories, and yes, we will be doing scores and everything. So let's get to it. The Chicago Bears did not need to release any prominent players to get under the 2021 salary cap. Oh, heaven offend, no. But they decided to do it anyway, with Ian Rappaport of NFL Network reporting that the team has released former All-Pro cornerback Kyle Fuller, just 2 years removed from his second Pro Bowl nod and 3 years removed from leading the NFL in interceptions. The 29-year-old veteran's release saved Chicago $11 million this offseason. A first-round draft pick of the Bears in 2014, Fuller had a quiet 2020 and was speculated as potential trade bait because of his $20 million cap hit this season. The final year of a 4-year, $56 million extension. Still, his release marks a drastic move for a Chicago secondary that will now be in search of a new coverman opposite second-year starter Jalen Johnson. Fuller instantly becomes one of the best available cornerbacks on the open market, even after an inconsistent performance in his 7th season. Fuller didn't look too nearly as promising as Johnson, the Bears' 2020 second-round pick last season, but he's been a reliable starter for much of his career, starting 16 games and recording at least 2 interceptions in all but one season. His best marks came between 2017 and 2019 when he logged a combined 55 passes, defensed, and 12 picks, 7 of which came in 2018. A number of teams figured to pursue Fuller now that he's a free agent, with Jonathan Jones of CBS Sports reporting Thursday that the Carolina Panthers are expected to aggressively court the longtime Chicago Bear. Speaking of which... And wow. Do we have our listing pool here? Okay, do we have anything here? Yes, we do. Ahaha. Yeah, we're supposed to some more NFL news. Or yeah, let's delve into more of the NFL story. And then we got scores and a big windfall for the National Football League. So we can get to it here. Why is there a block? Thank you, boys. Okay, we got even some bigger news. Would you like to hear the bigger news? Good. We'll give you that bigger news right now. And this is somewhat good, Nashville. But here we go. After 4 years in Chicago, Mitchell Trubisky has bid the Bears bye-bye. He is heading to Buffalo in a 1-year deal that was announced by the Bills. The former number 2 overall pick will back up Bills Pro Bowl quarterback Josh Allen Trubisky will make $2.5 million with the Bills next season, according to Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network. A Pro Bowler in 2018, Trubisky went 29-21 in the regular season as the Bears' starting QB. He was 0-2 in the playoffs, however, as Chicago never made it past the wild card round during Trubisky's time in the Windy City. In 51 regular season games, 50 starts, Trubisky completed 64% of his throws for 10,609 yards, with 64 touchdowns and 37 interceptions. He had a winning record in 3 of his 4 seasons in Chicago, including an 11-3 regular season record in 2018. That season, Trubisky threw for a career-high 3,223 yards and 24 touchdowns. Despite the Bears' 3-0 start last season, Trubisky continued decline in play. He threw just 17 touchdowns in 2019 while going 8-7 as Chicago's starter. That led to Matt Nagy benching him in favor of Nick Foles. But after Foles suffered an injury in Week 10, Trubisky returned to the starting lineup with 6 games left in the regular season. Trubisky helped the Bears win 3 consecutive wins en route to a wild-card berth, and during the winning streak, Trubisky threw 6 touchdowns against just 2 interceptions while completing nearly 71% of his passes. His best game was against the Vikings in Week 15, where he helped lead the visiting Bears to a 33-27 victory. Trubisky's days in Chicago appeared numbered after the Bears signed veteran Andy Dalton earlier this week, and while the Bears continue to search for their long-term solution at quarterback, Trubisky will look to resurrect his career in Buffalo for a team that has legitimate Super Bowl aspirations. Good luck, Mitchell. You're going to need it. Okay, more NFL news. Deshaun Watson can't seem to stay out of the headlines. And wow, a lawyer in Texas has filed 3 separate civil lawsuits this week that are all alleging sexual misconduct against Deshaun Watson. And apparently that same lawyer is planning to file at least 3 more lawsuits against Watson over the next few days. The lawsuits were filed by Houston attorney Tony Busby, who has entered them into court on behalf of 3 clients who all claimed that Watson committed sexual misconduct against them. All 3 women were working as masseuses when the alleged sexual misconduct took place. With Watson now facing a total of 3 lawsuits, the NFL has confirmed to our friends at CBSSports.com that an investigation has been opened and that the matter is under the review of personal conduct policy. The latest details on the allegations will try to, couch them up just in case there are some young ones watching our stream here. The allegation, the first lawsuit, took place on March 30th of last year at the home of the masseuse. In the lawsuit, the central allegation is that Wilson assaulted the plaintiff by touching her with his hand. According to the lawsuit, Watson allegedly reached out to a masseuse on Instagram and asked if she would be willing to give him a massage. Before the 2 agreed on anything, Watson allegedly asked the woman if the focus of the massage could be on the groin area. The woman claims about 25 minutes into the session, it became clear that Watson wanted the massage for only one reason: sex. Eventually, the woman started crying, and before she was able to get Watson to leave, he allegedly said, "I know you have a career and a reputation, and I know you would hate for someone to mess with yours, just like I don't want anyone messing with mine." The woman took that as a threat that Watson might try to ruin her career if she said anything. Now, the second lawsuit involves an incident that, again, allegedly took place on August 28th of last year. Like the first lawsuit, Watson is accused of reaching out to a masseuse on Instagram. In this one, Watson is accused of exposing himself and inappropriately touching the woman. In this case, the woman was from Atlanta, and Watson allegedly flew her to Houston, where she was supposed to give him a massage at a local hotel. Before the day of the appointment, Watson allegedly asked the masseuse if she'd be willing to work on his glutes and groin area. According to the woman, Watson got completely nude prior to the massage. After that happened, the woman pointed out that he should be wearing a towel, but Watson allegedly refused to put one on. Once the woman realized Watson wanted more than a massage, she left. According to the lawsuit, Watson's behavior is viewed as, quote, part of a disturbing pattern of preying on vulnerable women, end quote. Now, the third lawsuit involves a situation that took place on December 28th of last year. Watson accused of setting up a massage appointment by using the messaging function on Instagram to contact a relatively unknown masseuse. In this case, the quarterback allegedly set up an appointment that was to be held at a Houston area office building. Now, according to this lawsuit, Watson actually forced the woman to perform oral sex on him. According to ESPN.com, the woman wrote in the lawsuit that she felt, quote, intimidated and threatened, end quote, and that, quote, she was afraid of what someone like Watson can do if she did not submit to his demands, end quote. Now, after Busby publicly announced that the first lawsuit would be filed, Watson immediately issued a statement on Twitter where he denied all the allegations against him. Quote, as a result of a social media post by a publicity-seeking plaintiff's lawyer, I recently became aware of a lawsuit that has apparently been filed against me. I have not yet seen the complaint, but I know this. I have never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect. The plaintiff's lawyer claims that this isn't about money, but before filing suit, he made a baseless six-figure statement demand, which I quickly rejected. Unlike him, this isn't about money for me. It's about clearing my name, and I look forward to doing that, end quote. Watson released the statement on March 16th after the first lawsuit came out, but has not commented on the situation since the release of the second and third lawsuits. Now, it seems Texans found out about the first lawsuit on Tuesday. After the allegations came out, the team quickly released a statement, quote, we became aware of a civil lawsuit involving Deshaun Watson through a social media post on Tuesday night. This is the first time we heard the matter, and we hope to learn more soon. We take accusations of this nature that involve anyone within the Houston Texans organization seriously. We will await further information before making additional statements or comments on this incident. And although Watson is already facing 3 lawsuits, it appears there are going to be even more. Busby wrote on Instagram that a total of 6 women are going to file lawsuits against quarterback. Quote, third lawsuit of now 6 to be filed against Deshaun Watson, alleging assault. This one is the most egregious to date. Again, I won't share details here, but we have open courts in our Texas Constitution, meaning all lawsuits are public record. Our staff has received numerous calls. We screen each one, and I personally talk with and screen any individual on whose behalf we file. I've been doing this for a long time. I don't need fame, and to be quite honest, and I say this as modestly as I can, if I never made another penny, I would be quite okay. Point is, I'm not pursuing these cases for the money, and every woman who has filed thus far has only pled the minimum amount to invoke the court's jurisdiction, which is $500. This isn't about money. Busby did share a letter on Thursday that came from NFL Senior Vice President Lisa Friel, who runs the league's special counsel for investigations, said mainly the same thing. The Texans have said they will be staying in close contact with the league over the course of the investigation. With the league now investigating, there's a chance that Watson could be hit with a punishment if the NFL finds that there is any merit to the allegations. And with an ongoing NFL investigation, it might also become more difficult for the Texans to trade their star quarterback, as other teams now might want to just wait until the investigation plays out before making the deal for the 25-year-old. And we continue our NFL news with the biggest TV rights deal in sports history. How big? Well, we're going to tell you about it. We are commercial free until about 10:35. So here we go. The NFL announced an expansive, and I'm just going to say it, expensive multi-year television deal on Thursday, securing game day coverage on CBS, Fox, NBC on Sunday, and of course ABC, ESPN, and ABC, uh, as well as Amazon Prime Video from. Let's try that again. The NFL announced an expansive and, let's face it, expensive multi-year TV deal on Thursday, securing game coverage on CBS and other major networks, as well as exclusive coverage from Amazon Prime Video from 2023, when the league expires, all the way through the 2033 season. Disney's ESPN and ABC, NBC, and Fox will serve alongside CBS as major broadcast partners under the new deal, which will enable increased flexibility of primetime matchups and allow all 4 major networks to broadcast multiple Super Bowls. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said in a league statement, quote, "These new media deals will provide our fans even greater access to the games they love. We are proud to grow our partnerships with the most innovative media companies in the market. Along with our recently completed labor agreement with the Players Association, these distribution agreements bring an unprecedented era of stability to the league and will permit us to continue to grow and improve our quote." Now, under the 11-year agreement, CBS, NBC, and Fox will have the option to simultaneously stream games they broadcast on traditional TV. All games broadcast on CBS will be streamed live on Paramount Plus, Viacom CBS's flagship streaming service, formerly known as CBS All Access, giving CBS Sports more Sunday afternoon game broadcasts and streams than ever before. CBS's package includes continued rights for AFC coverage, which dates back to 1998, as well as expanded schedule of NFC games. The package is highlighted by 10 CBS doubleheaders, including the NFL's most-watched Sunday afternoons at 4:25 p.m. and the annual Thanksgiving Day game. CBS Sports will broadcast 3 Super Bowls as part of the deal, including the first in the new agreement, Super Bowl 58 in 2024, as well as Super Bowl 59 in 2028 and Super Bowl LXVI, whatever that is, I think in 2032. Fox will also host 3, as will NBC, with ABC, ESPN carrying 2. The CBS television network and Paramount Plus will also present a full slate of playoff games each season, featuring the AFC Championship game, 1 divisional game, and 1 wildcard game. A second wildcard game will be added to the CBS Sports lineup during the 2024, 2029, and 2033 season. Quote, Sean McManus, CBS Sports chairman, said, quote, "The NFL has been a cornerstone of CBS Sports programming for more than 60 years. We are extremely pleased to extend our long-standing partnership with the NFL for the next decade. The NFL is the most valuable content in all of media, and we are excited that the deal allows for more Sunday afternoon games than ever before, and we retain the NFL's most watched time slot. This wide-ranging deal includes significantly expanded rights, and we look forward to continued growth and to maximize the enormous value of the NFL across all of our CBS Sports platforms." Now, here's where the new deal gets interesting. The new TV deal also allows ESPN to retain the legacy Monday Night Football rights with ESPN Plus simulcast capabilities. That means you got to pay to watch those games on ESPN Plus, and flex games into the Monday Night Football slot. NBC will retain Sunday Night Football and be able to simulcast games on its Peacock streaming service, as well as on their Spanish language outlet. NFL Network will continue to air a select schedule of exclusive games, while Amazon Prime Video will serve as the exclusive home of Thursday Night Football beginning in 2023. Now, the one question we have to ask is, in the playoff games that CBS will handle, will they continue the tradition of airing a wild card game, not just on CBS, but also on the Nickelodeon Kids Network? The one that they did last season got not only a lot of tongues wagging, but it got a lot of people watching. So I think that's going to be a major yes. Don't you? Okay. I'm sort of self-censoring here. What we're going to do, because we're only on for about 45 minutes, not the usual hour. So why don't we get done with some of the scores, and we will let you know now that everything right now, the playing games, they're all finals. Let's go to it. All games, well, some of them, we'll give it to you. In the NCAA First Four in Bloomington, Indiana, number 16 Texas Southern beat number 16 Mount St. Mary's 60-52, and Appalachian State lost to Norfolk State 54-53. In the First Four at West Lafayette, Indiana, it was number 11 Drake over number 11 Wichita State 53-2. And in the game you saw on TBS, which went to overtime, very exciting, but it was not to be yet again. This time, Michigan State University has to be embarrassed that they got bounced in a play-in game. UCLA, once again, was the tougher of the two. They beat Michigan State and sent them packing 86-80. So right now, here is the updated bracket for you. I kind of like this hat. I like this. It fits my head. Okay. Let's give you the word of words here and go through the first round Friday. In the South Division, it's number 1 Baylor versus number 16 Hartford, 3:30 p.m. on True TV. Number 8 North Carolina takes on number 9 Wisconsin, 7:10 p.m. on CBS. 5th-ranked Villanova will take on 12th-ranked Winthrop at 9:57 p.m. on TNT. That'll be after number 4 Purdue taking on number 13 North Texas at 7:25. That'll be on TNT as well. Number 6 Texas. Hi there. Number 6 Texas Tech will take on number 11 Utah State 1:45 on TNT. Number 3 Arkansas will take on number 14 Colgate. That's the noon 12:45 p.m. action on True TV. 7th-ranked Florida will take on Virginia Tech at 12:15 on CBS, while number 2-ranked Ohio State will take on 15th-ranked Oral Roberts at 3, also on CBS. In the Midwest first round on Friday, number 1-ranked Illinois takes on Drexel at 1:15 on TBS. Number 8 Loyola Chicago will take on Georgia Tech at 4 p.m. on TBS. 5th-ranked Tennessee will take on number 12-ranked Oregon State, 4:30 p.m. on TNT. 4th-ranked Oklahoma State versus number 13 Liberty at 6:25 on TBS. 6th-ranked San Diego State will take on 11th-ranked Syracuse at 9:40 on CBS, while 3rd-ranked West Virginia takes on 14th-seeded Morehead State, 9:50 on True TV. 7th-ranked Clemson takes on Rutgers at 9:20 p.m. on TBS, while second-ranked, second-seeded, we'll say ranked, but I meant seeded. Second-seeded Houston takes on 15th seed Cleveland State, 7:15 on True TV. In the first round, Saturday, looks like this. Number 1, Gonzaga takes on number 16, Norfolk State, 9:20 p.m. on TBS. 8th-ranked Oklahoma takes on 9th-ranked Missouri, 7:25 on TNT. 5th-ranked Creighton takes on 12th-ranked UC Santa Barbara at 3:30 p.m. on True TV, while 4th-ranked Virginia takes on 3rd Ohio, 7:15 on True TV. 6th-ranked USC takes on 11th-seeded Drake at 4:30 on TNT. 3rd-seeded Kansas takes on 14th-seeded Eastern Washington, 1:15 on TBS. 7th-ranked Oregon will take on 10th-ranked VCU at 9:20 p.m. on TBS, while 2nd-seeded Iowa takes on 15th-seeded Grand Canyon, 6:25 on TBS. Now, the first round Saturday in the Eastern Division, or in the Eastern side of things, the East. Number 1 seed Michigan takes on 16th seed Texas Southern, 3 p.m. on CBS. 5th-ranked Colorado takes on 12th-ranked Georgetown, 12:15 on CBS. 4th-ranked Florida State will take on 13th-ranked UNC Greensboro, 12:45 on True TV. 6th-ranked BYU versus 11th-ranked UCLA, 9:40 p.m. on CBS. 3rd-ranked Texas and will meet 14th-seeded Abilene Christian, 9:50 on True TV. 7th-ranked UConn takes on 10th-ranked Maryland, 7:10 on CBS. Number 2, Alabama takes on number 15, Iona, 4 p.m. on TBS. Let's see. And that, for want of a better word, is all the action on Friday and Saturday for you. But we will keep you updated. And, of course, you can catch us after the late games are ended. And just for our Michigan audience, especially our mid-Michigan audience, remember, folks, the first two rounds, the late games are on CBS. They could go over 11 o'clock. So once again, WLNS TV will be producing 2 live 11 o'clock newscasts, unless the game ends early. But still, with the games probably going till about 11:30 midnight, you can watch 6 News at 11 tomorrow night and Saturday night on WLAJ, and then after the game, or at 11 o'clock on WLAJ, ABC 53, and then immediately following the game, you can catch it live as well on WLNS. So they got you covered. They're here for you on both ABC 53 and TV6. Okay, let's get on with more scoring. We can't quibble too much. Both the women and the men, their tournaments start tomorrow. Let's kick on some NBA scores, and then we'll go to the hockey scores. So, but right now, let's give you a straight poop on the NBA score. Way all scores. Brought to you by William Hill Sportsbooks. William Hill Sportsbook. Let's make it interesting, but let's do it responsibly. Washington Wizards over the Utah Jazz, 131-122. Atlanta Hawks over the Oklahoma City Thunder, 116-93. New York Knicks over the Orlando Magic, 94-93. Timberwolves over the Suns, 123-119. Portland Trail Blazers over the New Orleans Pelicans, 101-93. And the Lakers beat the Hornets, 116-105. Okay, let's go to the National Hockey League. And I'm going to say a not so light night in the National Hockey League to give you with love. So here we go. All of these are final, obviously. Boston Bruins over the Buffalo Sabres, 4-1. Pasternak for Boston, 1 goal, 1 assist. Krajcik for Boston, 3 assists, and DeBrusk for Boston, 1 goal. There's your 3 stars for the Bruins Sabres game, courtesy of Molson. In overtime, the Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Carolina Hurricane 3-2. Jones for Columbus, 2 goals. Au for Carolina, 2 goals. And Corpusalo for Columbus, 26 saves. And those are 3 Molson stars. And let's continue on. Nashville Predators beat the Florida Panthers 2-1. Only 2 of 3 stars were chosen. The 3rd star didn't even show up. Jen Kroc for Nashville, 2 goals, and Huberdeau for Florida, 1 goal. We keep going. Philadelphia Flyers beat the New York Islanders 4-3. Lindblom from Philly, 2 goals. Leddy from the Islanders, 3 assists, and Giroux for Philly, 1 goal, 1 assist. New Jersey Devils beat the Pittsburgh Penguins, Pikachu, 3-2. Hughes for New Jersey, 1 goal. Wedgwood for New Jersey, 40 saves. And Subban for New Jersey, 1 goal. Let's boogie down more. The defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning beat Linda Steele's Chicago Blackhawks 4-2. Colton for Tampa Bay, 1 goal. Gord for Tampa Bay, 1 goal. And Janmark for Chicago, 1 goal and an assist. Detroit Red Wings finally got more wins under their belt. They beat the Dallas Stars 3-2. Fabry for Detroit, 3 goals. Hintz for Dallas, 1 goal. And Bernier for Detroit. 2 Detroits, 1 Dallas, 22 saves. Colorado Avalanche over the Minnesota Wild, 5-1. No 3-star selection in that game, however. Edmonton Oilers over the Winnipeg Jets, 2-1. McDavid for Edmonton, 2 goals. Barry for Edmonton, 2 assists. And Perel for Winnipeg, 1 goal. The Anaheim Not-So-Mighty Ducks over the Arizona Coyotes, 3-2. Drysdale for Anaheim, 1 goal, 1 assist. Zegras for Anaheim, 1 goal. And Miller for Anaheim, 23 saves. Want to say hi to my friends on Facebook, Gab Social. Also, let's see, Gab Social. Also, Twitter, Minds, Instagram, TikTok, and all other social media platforms. All right, let's Nick Ricada's show. He was streaming all day today. I don't know if he has another stream tonight, but please go to Ricada Law channel here on YouTube for that info. All righty. And the UFC, Chandler takes on Oliveira for the title vacated by Khabib. So they're going to have fun, the UFC. And yeah, that is all right. Let's go all the way, folks, to the awfulannouncing.com and see if there's any more news about the NFL deal that we forgot. Yeah, there is. And here it is. ESPN President Jimmy Pitaro says there is no NFL Sunday ticket deal yet, but they've had exploratory conversations on it. And as we said earlier, the NFL completed its network Amazon rights deals through 2033, bringing in $10 billion per year along the way. How is this going to work out? Well, by the way, the new deal does not include the new contract does not include a new deal for Sunday Ticket, currently with AT&T DirecTV. $1.5 billion a year running through 2022-2023 are for mobile deals. Verizon $500 million a year through 2022-2023. So there could even be more money for the NFL when those deals are done. But there are reports that there are rumors that Sunday Ticket will be heading exclusively to ESPN Plus, Apple, or Amazon. It also doesn't mention NFL Network, but John Rn reports say that there is an indication that the network is likely to still carry enough Thursday and Saturday games to meet its distributor contract minimums, which fits with previous reporting. Now, there's a lot of money here for the NFL, especially with this coming before a Sunday Ticket deal. Alex Sherman of CNBC had the dollar figures for each, and here it is. Amazon full exclusivity for $1 billion per year. NBC Universal paying about $2 billion for Sunday Night Football. Viacom CBS paying $2.1 billion for the AFC package. Fox paying $2.2 billion for the NFC package. Meanwhile, Disney paying about $2.7 billion for not only ESPN's coverage of Monday Night Football, but ABC's as well. Now, again, under the new deals, Fox, CBS, and NBC retain their Sunday Focus packages. ESPN keeps Monday Night Football. We'll get some further ABC content as well, including more simulcasts and 2 Super Bowls. We'll get some ESPN Plus content. So the question is, well, we'll tell you more about it later. So, what a just brilliant moment. Amazon takes over the exclusive control of Thursday Night Football, which will now be seen only there except for the team's local markets where games will remain on broadcast. So the NFL is going to come out of this smelling like a rich uncle. Okay, there you go on that scale. And we are running slowly out of time, so let us not kibble too much, and let's get going on the scoreboard. We'll try to get it under the wire, as they say. We're going to go under the we're going to see about hitting this at 140. So we got about 7 minutes. We've got to get ready for it. I'm going to take off my hat and put it right there. And we will do our best to stay under the 140 time zone that we have for you. Try to get off the air earlier than 140. This will be our last bit of game for you. In the Europa League playoffs in soccer, Olympiacos Piraeus defeated Arsenal 1-0. Zagreb and Tottenham, well, Zagreb beat Tottenham 3-0, but in aggregate, Zagreb also won that one 2-0. Mold over Granada CF 2-1. Roma over Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1. Manchester United over AC Milan 1-0. Slava Prague over Rangers 2-0. Villarreal over Dynamo Kiev 2-0. And Ajax boom boom over the Young Boys 2-1. In basketball, let's go with the Euro League. Baskonia 79-75 win over Zenit Petersburg. Fenerbahce over Zalgiris Kaunas. Thank you. Oh, good. Thank you. Fenerbahce over Zalgiris Kaunas 84-61. Olympiacos over Alba Berlin 84-80. CSKA Moscow 96-89 winner over Real Madrid. Let's get to hockey, and then we'll go to the Major League Baseball for the spring training moments. Gardens over Burness 4-1. Lexans over Oskarshamn 3-2. In the Czech Republic and the playoffs from the Extraliga, Mlada Boleslav defeated Pardubice 2-0, and Liberec over Montfield 4-3. In the preseason Japanese baseball, Rakuten Golden Eagles over the York Buffalo 7-2. In the sixth inning, it's the Yokohama Bay Stars over Cebu Lions 2-1. And in the fourth inning, it was the Yakut Swallows over the Rakuten Golden Eagles at this time. Preseason baseball. Here we go. Washington Nationals over the New York Mets 3-1. Chicago White Sox over the Kansas City Royals 9-7. Chicago Cubs over the Cleveland Indians 4-3. Arizona Diamondbacks, Los Angeles Dodgers finished tied with 7. California Angels over the Milwaukee Brewers 3-2. Oakland Athletics over the San Diego Padres 4-2. St. Louis Cardinals over the Miami Marlins 7-5. And the Texas Rangers defeated the Cincinnati Reds 12-0. And in the ninth inning, it's Seattle Mariners 6, San Francisco Giants 3. Let's see. Texas Rangers 12, Cincinnati Reds 9, St. Louis Cardinals 7, Miami Marlins 5, and I think we've done all the rest that we can do. But seeing that that's going to somewhat wrap it up for us, by the way. Seattle 6, San Francisco 3 in the ninth inning. That is it, for want of a better word and moment, ladies and germs. That is going to wrap it up for us on this occasion where the NCAA Tournament Championships begin in earnest tomorrow, but they're still going to be questioning Tom Izzo and his coaching style. Is it about time for him to retire, or does he still have some gas in the boot? And Mom, this is the cat's water dish you just gave me the piece of bread on. This is the cat's water dish you just gave me the piece of bread on. Don't worry, it dried, so the bread is still good. Okay, that's going to wrap things up. We've done good for 48 minutes. Ethan, thank you very much. I love the hat. I do. I love the hat. And there's what it looks like in the back. And I will wear this with pride. And it'll go great with the fedora. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for us. I want to thank you all for watching, tuning in. Thank you, Mandy, for all the kind words. We love the sports fans. We also love non-sports fans because we can do a lot of things on our show when we have enough time to do them. Tonight, obviously, wasn't one of those because we have to follow the rules, as does every other sports broadcaster. We got to wait till the late game is over before we come on. So we came on, and we didn't do too bad. We are out of time almost, so I'll just say thank you to everyone who's involved in this broadcast. And we will see you tomorrow night right after the late NCAA tournament game, right around maybe 11:45. But you will have a sports show, and we will get you updated on the tournaments and everything else in the world of sports. Until then, Steve Axley saying good night, God bless, and as always, stay safe and be true, be you. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions. Oh, we forgot to do something. Yes. I'm glad somebody reminded me in the control room. Let's give you an update. Let's give you an update right now on how she's right there. Let's give you an update on Wart the Wizard, the Portal of Echoes. Mandy Summers' second, the sequel to Wart the Wizard, 7,630. Yeah, she still has food right there in her dish. So there you go. Hi there, sweetie. There you go. So grab it. Don't worry. 7,630, 20 days left. And the way it's going, I think this is going to pass Wart the Wizard #1. By the way, I want to congratulate Mandy Summers, 4,000 subscribers to her channel. And with her luck, she's going to have many more celebrations to come. As for us, I can't wait till we hit 100. I would love to have 100 folks subscribing to our channel. We're going to try to put some more things on here in the more comedic sense, some entertainment news, and my little twisted things about life, liberty, and everything happening around the world. You thought the Daily Show was fun? Wait till you see what I got to say. But anyway, right now, this channel is sports and entertainment. Maybe on May 20th, my birthday, we'll bring back, and I know we're going to bring back a little funny commentary type show. And we hope you'll tune in for that. It'll be called, what else? Steve Exley speaking on whatever. So congratulations, Mandy Summers, 4,000 subscribers and 7,630 backed bucks to back the Portal of Echoes, and 110 backers. So that is an awesome feat to be proud of. I told you I was going to go over what you did for Wart the Wizard, the original, and the way it's going, I'm going to just say it. It'll be topped. Wart the first will be topped by Wart the second. Speaking of topping, let's see how Wyatt's adventure is going. Eternal Armor. And I'm going to alert the control room. We'll just take what we usually get and just play it from there. So just give us as good information as we can. Eternal Armor, 4,885. Congratulations, Wyatt, and everybody involved. And I can't wait for Cyberfrog. And once again, oh, there it is. Once again, Ethan, if you're watching, or if Andy is watching, let Ethan know this hat is so good. I may wear it as a nightcap. Anyway, speaking of nightcaps, we got to get going. So I want to thank everybody for watching, everybody for being a part of this little broadcast. Hey, speaking of Mandy, there she is. How you doing? How you doing, Mandy? Once again, congratulations on 4,000. I got a little artwork you got to do tomorrow, but I'll send it to you on Twitter. Yep, it is. Got it today. There it is. We reveal. By the way, just show the back of this once again. Yep, all caps comics. And yep, it's from Ethan. It's from Ethan Van Sciver. There it is right there. I got to do it quickly because you know what they say. There you go. Don't want to show too much of the address. Don't want anyone else to write. But right there. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Cyberfrog, and believe it or not, it does fit. Hey, we did it. We extend for a little while, so I can take a nice little breath or two. But I gotta tell you, tonight has been a very interesting night. We celebrated Mandy Summers, 4,000 subscribers to her channel. We also celebrated the victory of all victories. Wart the Wizard, the portal of echoes, is moving on. And Wyatt Holiday is breaking records, as well as Hearts of All Comic Gatus. And how you doing there, Peter? Peter Gilmore, of course, good friend, does some great art. He, of course, of the British throne. My God, in this hat, I swear to you, if I ever get a picture of Ethan, I swear to you, I sort of look a little bit like him, which I take as a compliment. So there we go. Yep. Hat is it's one thing I love. One thing I love about these hats is when you take them off, it messes your hair. I love these hats. Of course, nothing compares to the power hat, the fedora. And while we got you here on this moment in time, folks, want to remind you that, as you can see, we do practice safe health and safe show. We put a mask on the microphone. I love these beanies, especially when you know the ones that have the helicopter on top. Those are hard to find, folks. So if anyone finds them, I think a 7.5. Anyway, put that back. We're going to try to break our own little hour record here. I want a propeller hat. Those I would love. I would love to have a propeller hat and a rubber chicken. I had 2 of them, but they got torn up. And if you ever go on YouTube, there's an old Canadian show that featured rubber chickens called the Royal Canadian Air Force. Just go on YouTube, search for Chicken Cannon Air Farce, and you'll find some pretty wild segments. That's right. That's right, a rubber chicken. Right now, I think the only one that still does a rubber chicken is a horror show host out of Chicago called Sven Gulli. He's on MeTV nationally. In Chicago, he's on CW26. And he gets pelted with rubber chickens when he does bad jokes. So Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time, Sven Gulli and his rubber chickens. Please indeed watch and enjoy. Okay, so we done that. I would not. I would be in awe. I would not. I would be in awe. Let's see. Pete would wear a propeller hat, but Mandy would mock me forever. Yeah. I would wear a propeller hat. Might finally get me a date. Anyway. Yeah, right. You see me on some of these. You see me on Tinder wearing a propeller hat. Maybe that would work. I'll have to time that out. While we got this chance, I do have to make some suitable plugs. Don't forget, folks, Sunday night, 11 o'clock, we go live to tape with Last Call Cafe. Yours truly, Steve the Baxman Baxley, Jay the Brain Man, and Matthew the Wizard Nichols. We do a little comedy show that hopefully, cross fingers, hopefully we'll get back to airing some old-time comedy bits on the broadcast. I got to record some and send it to Jay so we can prepare them for Sunday show. We go live to tape at 11 p.m. Eastern, Sunday nights on Spreaker.com. Give you all the deets on that. And at 11:30 Sundays, it's Wrestle Anime Hut. We talk wrestling and we talk anime. Or at least attempt to talk anime and wrestling, but we do a good job. We go live tape on that at 11:30 p.m. Then you can listen and wonder, geez, why don't you get paid for all this? Oh, you would love our show. In fact, this Sunday, we are trying to convince Stone Hot Steve Weiser to join us. He is, of course, the unknown twin brother of Stone Cold Steve Austin. So we're going to try to bring him on the, not Steve Austin, obviously, but his unknown twin brother, Steve Weiser, to join us for a little bit of wrestling talk. He says if we hit 10,000 on Work the Wizard, I'll wear a propeller head on every stream until we're completely fulfilled on it. And if you do that, I will wear my red flannels on this broadcast.
Be careful, I gotta go get that cleaned up.
Okay. So there you go. I will wear red flannels. No, my friend, my co-host, Jay, he does a perfect impression of Stone Cold Steve Austin, but we have to call him Steve Weiser. There you go. So, yep, I got the red flannels ready, and just you guys, even if Wart the Wizard 2 goes over what the original Wart the Wizard made, I will definitely wear the red flannels. Yes, I'll even do the Burt Reynolds pose, except I won't have puppies surrounding the area. So I'll just, have my little beanie hat surround. Yes, I will wear the red flannels. Mandy said I will do the most happiest of dances. I would love to see that. I would, seriously, I would. Pete doing an Irish jig. Anyway. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Man, I gotta get this hair sheared for a bit. A bit long and a bit tooth, yeah. I need to go back to my short hair. But today I'm sort of in the generic basketball. I'm in the generic basketball shirt motif. But Pete can bust an Irish dance. He's an awesome dancer. I have heard that. Mainly from Pete. No, just kidding. I have heard he is an awesome dancer. You never get to see it. Come on, Pete, you silly person. You gotta do a dance for us. He used to be a showgirl, but a male version. Let's see. If females are known as showgirls, then the male version would be show guys or show men. What do they call the people that do the full Monty? Lucky. That's what they call them. Imagine me being one of those people that does the full Monty. Just fling. They'd be looking and saying, "You gotta be kidding, brother. You gotta be kidding." Anyway, yes, Pete, you are certainly a showman. Showmen are circus guys, right? Well, in some cases, yes. And in some cases, who knows? But Jokingly, I say to this: if you ever want to see what I would look like in a Chippendale as a Chippendale dancer, I refer you to the Saturday Night Live sketch with Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley. Obviously, I would not be the Patrick Swayze role. I would be the Chris Farley role. Don't be getting ideas over there, Mr. Showman, or maybe I'm just a clown. No, Peter, you're not a clown. You're a good person with a wonderful sense of humor. And after tonight, snappy dresser. Anyway. Anyway, I love that. So did I. Made me proud, to be what I am. A husky man, but a little shy. Anyway, Chris Farley, God bless you up there in heaven. That's when Saturday Night Live was good. Right now it's a little okay, but still. Snazzy dresser, he isn't wearing pants 99% of the day. And as that picture gets burned into my retinas, Andy looks like Andy looks like Chris Farley when she turns off the Instagram filters. That may be a lie. Well, Pete, nice knowing you. No, Mandy's a good looker, and I envy her husband, as does every other man in the face of this earth. Anyway, I say that with respect and love as always. Huzzah, huzzah. Mandy doesn't have a filter. Neither do I, for that matter. But then again, who am I to argue? Oh yeah. If you ever go to Detroit, you got to go see the Little Caesars Arena. It is not bad, folks. Do they make webcam filters? If they did, I would look. If they did, they would probably make me at least more. They'd probably make me more presentable to women, more handsome. Because right now I sort of look halfway decent. Yeah, that's a start. I want to look like a fairy with wings and flowers in my hair. That's Mandy that said that. So I look like Peter Pan's Peter Pan's friend, Tinkerbell. I could see that. Mandy Summers as a winged fairy going around with her magic wand, hitting every mouse to start laughing like this. Ha, 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 ha! I own it! I own it! Ha, ha! Gee, Mickey, you own Hollywood. Yeah, Goofy. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I have a little problem with Star Wars. Ha, ha, ha.
Get mine on.
Bless you. Bless you. Well, gee, what about me, Mickey? Well, you're the corporate lawyer. Ha, ha, ha. Yep. Let's get the fox out of here. There you go. I'm gonna be my guest. That's about the best Mickey Mouse and Goofy I can do. Jay, on the other hand, he knocks it out of the park with his version of Mickey, but I don't do a half bad Goofy. Yeah. I didn't even know she was a cow. I thought Clarabelle was a dog. Yeah. Am I that freaky?
vampire or if it was a witch.
No, you're not that freaky. Ha ha ha. My friend Jay, like I said, we do a podcast. It's it's a different Jay. It's a different Jay. This is Jay the Brain Man. He's one of my co-hosts of the podcast we do on Spreaker.com at 11 o'clock and 11:30. I have to record those two at those times. And Mandy's always telling me I'm goofy. Well, you're not that goofy. You're cool. Yep. Anyway, I keep saying anyways a lot. Anyway, you're feeling lonely. Anyway, you're feeling good. Quick impression. Shareholders meeting for Disney. May my force be with us. You mind sending me the channel names you're on so I can come and support them, please? With extreme pleasure. I will do so. I will do so. And please tell your neighbors, friends, animals, possums to support the channel as we continue to just decide where we're going on all this. Because right now we are on literally all platforms, but we need all the publicity we can get. So please feel free. Tell everyone you know. Tell everyone you don't know. We do weird things on Spreaker.com, and I'll make sure you get all that, plus the little bit of artwork I'm doing on you. Anyway, we got about 10 minutes before we signify the end of the shrouding and the shrouding. You're excited to see. Yes. Excited to see how three semi-conscious people just kibitz. This is fun. I have fun doing these things. I'm so glad I was able to catch me live. Well, that's very well. Thank you. I do good like this, you know. And tomorrow being Friday, it's going to be an ever lovable thing because the weekend will be near. And I'm glad, at least for the first two rounds of the tournament, this show goes a little late due to the late games. Let's see. I think the late games start around 9:47, near 10 o'clock. So I know I'll be on at midnight tomorrow. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah. When I decide to do my own sports thing, I had to remember there's a big event. You gotta start late, so have to appease. Yes, we don't want to violate any rules. So we do what we can with what we got, and trust me, this wasn't easy to put on. I will be done my streams by then. Yes, lucky for me, the NCAA tournament does have like late games from like 9 to midnight, so I can watch some of the streams. Yay! But just in case, I always have my standby, my tablet. Love this little guy. Little tablet to be part of the streams just in case. Anyway. Anyway, by the way, I caught most of the interview you did with Hanstar, and you were fantastic on that. You were fantastic. Yeah, they start tomorrow at noon Eastern, 11 Central, and for the rest of the time zones, unless you're not a math major, good luck. Your mileage may vary. Member FDIC, of course, Alabama. Of course, Alabama is in it as well. And for me, that personally, because I have relatives in Alabama, that poses a problem for who I root for. I remain neutral. It's like I have relatives that served in both Army and Navy, so I can't root for either one when they meet each other. So Alabama, good luck. Michigan, good luck. Michigan State, bon voyage. On one of my brackets, I got Alabama going all the way and winning the national championship. Boy, if I ever go, whenever me and my mom go back to Alabama to see the relatives, they may be hard to live with, but hey, you know what you mean. I like North Carolina. I I think on one of them I have Syracuse. The other I've got North Carolina. I know one I've got Alabama. That's about it. I only do like three of them, three contests. One contest I won. I won a phone. I think about 3-4 years ago. I won this from the CBS affiliate here in Lansing. Good phone, but as you can see, it has served its purpose and it is in need of being replaced. So I might just put this in my Hall of Fame. You follow the men, women, or both? I follow both. I follow both. The women have got some. There are some teams in the ladies bracket that are very good. I will tell you. And by hey, yeah, I think the women. I've done scores for the women's game. Unlike the men, the women do 4 quarters. The men do 2 halves. Speaking of which, I should have mentioned this. I'll probably mention this on Sunday for the Wrestle Anime Hut. If you didn't see it on Wednesday night on TNT, it'll probably still be on the AEW's YouTube channel. The most dangerous, extreme, and I'll just say utterly chaotically crazy women's lights out match between Dr. Britt Baker, doctor of dental, an actual dentist, yes, DMD, going up against Thunder Rosa. This match had everything. It was not unsanctioned, so anything goes. They used chairs, tables, tacks. That's right, Uno. They use tacks. And it is on the AEW YouTube channel, AEW Wrestling's YouTube channel. This match was literally off the rails. And as the title says, a little bit graphic. So if you got little kitties, you might want to shoo them away because this went literally just bonkers. Ladders, tables, chairs, tacks. I mean, this all out crazy, totally extreme. And after seeing this, I have more respect for women wrestlers. because they put the guys to shame. And I've seen Sabu wrestle, and Sabu, he is the king of extreme. But damn, these ladies, man. I mean, this was just. I mean, it'll leave you speechless. It'll leave you maybe wanting therapy, but it was good. It was good in a wrestling sense. I mean, if there was ever any doubt the women wrestlers can hold their own, that match proved that they can. Alexa Bliss, I think they're going to still have her as sort of the whack job in the WWE. Since they don't know what they're going to do with Bray Wyatt, I think she's going to be the evil one now. I saw something recently saying that she signed with someone else. That could happen. I'll have to find out and cover that whilst while doing my little wrestling news thing on the 11 o'clock on the 11:30 taping. Let's see, we do Last Call Cafe live to tape at 11 o'clock. Then 11:30 we do Wrestle Anime Hut. Jay does the anime bit. I do the wrestling bit. And I also add a little entertainment news. You saw it on Twitter. Well, if you saw it on Twitter, then it's either BC or PU. Yeah, it could have been bullcrap. Well, yeah, that's if if you don't believe it, then it's not true. But if you believe it, it might be true. Still, you saw it on Twitter. Twitter has become a little bit strange. Let's just put it that way. But you gotta love it. You gotta love Twitter. You gotta love Gab, and of course, you gotta love Minds. And I state this for a fact, and I will continue to state it. Anything with the word Minds in it, believe it. I'm on Minds. I'm on Gab. I'm on Twitter. Twitter is like you want to tread lightly. Want to make sure you don't step into any. If you start to smell something strange, you got just sort of sheed away. I am too, but I am horrible about checking the other ones. Yeah, that makes two of us. I go to Gab. I put a little message on there. Same thing with Minds on Twitter. Well, if you've seen my tweets, you know how big I am on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Yep, Twitter is somewhat my comedic sanctuary. At least that's what I think. What I think of it. You get to meet some nice people. You get to show some artwork. Sort of like what Minds and Gabs allows you. Show some artwork. Try and bring a little entertainment to the masses. Then, of course, you got the folks that are into politics. I'm into fun. What you doing there? I don't know if you can see this or not. I'll tilt myself. Where am I going to tilt myself here? Where are you there? Ah, I think I. Hey there, Uno. Here you are. There you are, Uno. What are you doing? You want to come see me? You want to come see me? Come on. Come on. Come on, little baby. Come on, sweetie. I met a chick called Mandy on Twitter 2 years ago, and she won't leave. Hey, I wouldn't mind doing that. I seriously, I would not mind having that happen to me. You shine. Hey, ain't you, little one? Come on up. Come here, you little bug. Say hello. Yep, there she is. This is my little lady. There's Uno. How you doing? Uno, meet Mandy and Peter, my friends. Mandy and Peter, meet Uno. Okay, come on up. There you go. Yeah, and she uses me as a mountain, as you can tell. Go. There you go. Yep, she's vocal. She lets me know that when it's time to hit the road. But you know, sometimes she'll just let me be here and just chit chat. Yep, I let her talk once in a while. Makes no sense, but it does. You're sitting on your shoulder like a... Yes. Sometimes she lays on my shoulder and goes to sleep. Yeah. No, I wish I had a pirate hat next time she does that. Take a nice little picture of it. I shiver me timbers. Some have a pirate. I have a cat. Yeah. Yes, mushy. You okay? You okay? Yes, you are. You're a little messy. But you're okay. Yeah. You'll always be my little sweetie. Oh, that's good. My cat that did that, but she drooled on me, and it was nasty because my hair smelled like cat spit. I think she had your relative. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fall and get some. Grab some meal. Grab some cat food for you. Oh boy, I tell you. And you had a fun stream tonight. I gotta tell you, Mandy, you had one of the finest streams, and it was fun. Can't wait to see what happens on tonight and Friday. Tonight being Friday, well, it's Friday right now. Can't wait to see what happens Friday or tomorrow or Saturday. Ah, I tell you. If anyone really saw what this looks like. Yeah, and coming soon, I'm going to have some walls here and a green screen. Try to make this look good. So I don't have to worry about turning on the TV or stuff like that. I mean, just seeing Jeff on should be a lot of fun. Oh, trust me. The guys you had on tonight were a hoot and a holler. Well, we out to you too. You know. Let's see. Does she go back up? Yeah. It was up on her perch. As for me, I'm thankful that the tournament is on late, so I'll be able to watch all the streams. One of those guys, they're really nice and funny. It's good to know. Ah, there we go. Little bit of eye booger there. Little eye snot. There we go. Little ice nut. Ice nut. Yes. Little boogie ice nut. Had to clear out of my head. So there we go. Well, folks, it's time. Yes, those are magical ice nuts. Little eye boogers. Hey, boogers. Boogers on your eye. Take them out, fling them, and give them to somebody else so they can try. Well, I think Uno's trying to tell me if you plant them in the backyard, a big snot tree will grow. I think I'll try that. A big tree of snot. That'll be a new Saturday morning show. The Tree of Snot. By the way, if you got Hulu, the next season of Animaniacs will be starting shortly, so have fun watching those. It's not true. Tiny snot in my mind. Green and orange boogers dropping from my nose. I named them Fred and the other one Chuck. And they have magic powers that bring you lots of luck. Oh, yeah. See, she told me if I buried my head in the dirt, I'd grow bigger. That was a lie, too. Aha! Uh, I tried to do my own version of songs. My dad, God rest his soul, was known for Charlotte the Harlot. Some kids get sung, with nursery rhymes. My dad sung Charlotte the Harlot to get me to fall asleep. And it would usually work. Life is a bowl full of cherries. Then why are you? Life's a bowl full of cherries. Then why are some the pits? I met a woman named Sandy. She was beautiful. And then she took one look at me and she ran to a new guy named Jim. Andy is dandy, but Randy is better. Ooh. Anyway, what else is there before we shuffle off the mortal coil for tonight? Get some sleep and start doing some excavation, make things all nice and cleansed. I just remember some Jerry Reed songs. Eastbound and down, rolling out. I wish YouTube would allow us to play some little music, but we all gotta behave on YouTube. Anyway, time for us to say goodbye. Good night. We'll see you on Friday. Night, Mandy. Yeah. Good night, Mandy. Sweet teens. Sweet dreams to you, Peter. As always, a pleasure, a thrill, and a mile a moment. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. See y'all tomorrow. For me, for Uno, and those of us that are still here. Good night.